All right, well, I pounded on these axles to get them out with that. Forever. Sat there heated with a torch. They're not moving. So I'm gonna have to get them glowing red hot. So I got over that, moved on to bigger and better things. So working on getting this front end aligned. So you got leaf springs, you're trying to figure out, you know, placement and everything, and well, it's pain because once they settle out, you know, the center pin changes back and forth, so you gotta measure them all different ways, and I think I'm getting them real close, but we'll find out. So I think I got this one ready to go, about ready to tack it on. We'll see how that goes. It's welding done here. See how this goes. Nice little tack there. Let's see if we can't tack it back here. Oh yeah, that's tacked. All right, let's clean this off. Crusher up front here. Nice and tight to me. That's tack. All right. One more tack. I don't know if I can try to do this from the bottom or... Let's see. Probably not, but well, I got it halfway. This in here ain't better. Yeah, we're gonna have to call that good. Oh boy. Little extra tack right there. Tack over here too, where I can actually see what's going on. All right. Well, between all that, I ain't going nowhere. Oh! Well, hopefully rain. got back working on the Roxor. I did a little bit without filming. That's pretty common with me. But so we got front end put under it. Just got a tack back here. Just put a couple tacks on each side. Don't have the pads welded on. Just have them sitting there clamped on, ready to be welded. So I gotta adjust the pinion just right for the right angle, but front driveway is so long on this, angle really don't matter. The biggest deal I would think is getting the, I don't know what it'd be, the camber adjusted so it drives nice. So with my other Roxor over here, go take a look at this guy. So on the front here, I don't know, I got like 6-inch shackles or something like that. Well, I wanted a little bit more lift than I had there, so I put 8-inch. Got bad bump steer, so pop those babies back on there, drives beautiful. So and that could be from rotating it too far out of camber or whatever it's called. So I'm guessing these things here gotta be straight up down or something like that, but I'm gonna get under that guy. And that's kind of nice thing about having that one sitting there. Yeah, I can keep measuring back and forth, see how much lift I got, adjustments. So over here I got these shackles on here. I did have these guys on here, and with these guys this rolled all the way up and was right here. That's a little too much angle. So when I pop these on, I'm sitting at, I don't know what it is, I'm sitting probably at 35-degree angle right now, and I want to be 45. But if I bet you if I drop to these holes right here, it'll be exactly 45. So, you know, 45, you're not going to get as nice of a driving vehicle. It's going to be a little bouncier, not a street lovely vehicle, but it's going to flex better. It's going to drop better. When I hit bumps, this will go up more with this, so it won't be all spring. It'll be part shackle moving. So that's the goal. And then I'm going to get some high-end adjustable shocks so I can really tune this thing in, because setting this kind of setup up, it's going to be real bouncy if you don't get the right shockage under it. So that's critical. But I thought I moved these guys up to here, tacked them, and when I put that on, I thought I was going to have to bring that back out. But once I have the longer shackles, it doesn't look like I'm going to have to. So that's the whole deal, experimenting. These shackles too, these are just tests. I can drill more holes. They're just test shackles. I'll build some heavy duty nice ones as soon as I figure out where the ride height is on this thing. But at this point, I got to get the rear end lifted up and get this thing sitting level so I can start figuring out everything. Because right now, being tweaked, yeah, that don't work. No, still haven't got my rear end part. But so I got Justin's coming over tonight, and we're gonna work on it. And I got Walt coming over tomorrow, help me out on it. So we'll see. Me and Justin will either tackle the rear end tonight, or we'll work on getting the front end welded up, and me and Walt will tackle the rear end tomorrow. One of the two. Either way, it all has to be done. But I need someone to hold on to this. Well, I'm gonna hold on to this, and we'll get this all hot with the torch and put the slide hammer on here, and we'll get it out of there. Just need another big guy to help me. You know, I have my boy come out here. You know, he's strong as an ox for a 16-year-old, but he ain't no big boy yet. So get a guy over here and we'll rip this sucker right apart. But all right, well, I'll set the camera up and get back to it. All right, well, these shackles here, once this press spring comes up, this folds over. So this is gonna have to be set back here. But for right now, we're gonna put revolving shackles on. See how that works. Perfect. So these will set right up on here and then drop right down. Just what we wanted. In theory, it folds right up. All right, well, the angle on the front ain't quite right. You know, we got it all leveled out. So I got this set is at a 45, and I look through, get down here a little closer. So yeah, needs to be a little bit steeper. So if I drop it down one more notch, I think I'll be pretty close. So we're gonna go with that. Somehow I gotta make the jack go up that high. That's a long ways. Couple blocks on here, like so. A few more short blocks. This gets pretty close. Oh, we're gonna tip it over. Well, that should be pretty close. We're going down with it. So, a little too tight. Let's do it. Now it all moved good. Now we'll lower it back down. Make sure it's bouncing nice and good. It's nice and free. See what angle we're sitting at. That's just a little bit steeper than a 45. So in reality, I need a shackle right in between those two. But that should be good enough to set up the height. All right, well, we're working on getting this front end all lined up. There's a lot to it, I tell you what. So we got the caster, we went off the bottom, made it the same offset over there as that one. Now we're getting these all set in right, back and forth, and tacking them. We got this one tacked already on here. So now we're getting this side adjusted over, all lined up. Make sure all the string lines on both sides line up. They're a little off, but that must not be important. So it's coming along. Time to start doing some welding. Yeah, the weird part is now there's an 1/8" gap on this side of the string. Oh wait a minute, I'm out on this weld. Oh. It might be pretty much.
For the knuckle?
Yeah, well, we had it all over, right? We looked at it.
That's where it was 2 and 3/6.
And it was cocked. So I pounded all back to where it looks perfect on both sides now. Oh, it was noticeably cocked. Yeah. And then now the string lines line up perfect on each axle with the gap on one side. So, heck, I think that's where it go right there. So, weld it. So tack that side. Same thing. The U-bolts are right in the frickin' way. Those are gonna have to come off. Oh, there's enough fluid right there. Oh, power steering unhooked up here.
You want to tack it?
Yep. Oh, we're getting it all welded down. That first tack on that side there, we'll tack it all 4 corners and then go from there. We're gonna pull the tire off, or if we're gonna pull the axle and get her welded in. So little by little. Hey, you know the best part too, Justin? Now everything on the front end is tacked in place. There's no more adjustments. You can throw the tape measure in the garbage. That's done and over with. I'm gonna set your phone up on the freezer before you get burn marks all over it.
Yeah, the wind started blowing.
This RC not that heavy. You just turn the. There's no weight on this thing. How? You're telling me center of weight's like right here? That's not right. Huh. So if this front end gets heavier, I might end up having to be in this one for 45. So
Yeah,
I can't do the final shackles until I have the cab on it.
Yeah, it'll definitely get heavier.
Yeah, I thought about wrapping a chain around that axle where the nut is, and then hang it up in the air from the backhoe bucket, and I just smack down on the sledgehammer. But it's gonna eat when it comes off. You're in a parking spot. Oh, all right. Well, now in reality, we're gonna let that cool for a minute, and then we'll finish welding that up because I gotta put the things back on that before I take this off for safety. I don't want to be under there, not anything bolted on. You can't weld anything with this on.
Oh, you mean put the bolt back?
Yeah, but I want it to cool for a second. So, we have this to weld and this to weld.
Yeah.
So,
Let me just close this door. As soon as I felt the wind pick up, and then it just started popping on this front one here.
it's blowing up.
That's the factory one, you cut it off.
Yeah. So, I was gonna put the other ones out here or wherever, but they're steel on steel, so I was gonna have to get a Shackles with bushing in it and everything. But if I cut that off all nice and neat, moved it up, then I can choose that. And it's working. Oh, they'll rip off it. Just so we can close it out. We have to try it. Oh. And we're gonna they're double chocolate. Never had those ones.
Oh, the chocolate
Wait.
Yeah.
Think so.
What'd you do today, Matthew?
We went forward.
What? In the Camry?
No. Four wheel. I'm thinking about going on the game. Oh, Dad.
So,
Yeah. Going on the gamble? Gambling? What? This is a good gambler rig. I mean, it's a little much, I guess, but.
a little more than $500.
Yeah, but I mean.
I was thinking, Dolly and I were watching the trailer park, but she went to school with the guy who started the gambler. And we're talking about the dude. In West End, you see gambler rigs drive by all the time. It's like a storm.
Yeah.
Anyways, we were watching Trailer Park Boys. It'd be cool to get a fucking Crown Vic, like Ricky's car.
Yeah? No?
Water in them?
Oh, you went in me. Well, that's the best I can do.
Yeah, they're just like.
I should have ground that better before I put it on there. I did ground the shit out for the main mounts on the back.
You might want to turn it down. This is 8-inch.
Well, oh yeah, you're right. That's bolt 8-inch.
Yeah. Oh, I can weld the back ones.
That's true.
I love the back ones.
All right, now,
Just filling up center.
yeah, I don't know what's up on the inside. We get there if I got it wrapped. We got fuel line and electrical within 3-4 inches. I don't know, I have a whole piece of cardboard there. Or it didn't melt with that well.
It'd be fine. It's not even close.
I can't believe there were plastic fuel lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, closer you have the ground, better connection through everything. I think you get a better weld closer ground.
Suppose you got less chance of frying electrical shit too.
Yep. That's what I heard too. Those wells, they look like they might hold. all dirty, but it looks pretty good. I'll clean it up. It'll look good. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Well, and that's the other thing too. These, they gotta be welded there? Do they have to be welded here and here?
They're just on that back edge.
Oh, and I got these plates to put in there too. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Trying to figure out where to put these.
I'm gonna throw another one on top of that. It's big. Like it's more rounded on that edge.
And I can put a battery on the driver too.
Yeah, this is.
Get in there easier.
Look at the other side. That's like cool.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. But yeah, you definitely got more on the bottom than on the top to penetrate because you can't angle it enough. If
But straight up and down, I couldn't. Didn't have enough room.
I mean, if we took the hour to pull the motor and tranny out of the way, it'd be a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Maybe if you welded the next weld from underneath, it'd land on top.
I think it might get up just on top of that welding.
Is that side? Oh, the inside looks super dirty. Do I need to clean that?
Yeah, this one was, the other one was pretty dirty too.
Get in where I want to get in. Remember when Suzanne was up here and we were wondering what to clean the frame with? Or get the paint off? I was like, I don't know.
Oh yeah. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I thought as soon as you left, I was like, ooh, I had the perfect tool. So have you seen those baking soda guns at Harbor Freight?
Oh, the pressure washer thing?
No, it's
Or
like
it's like
sand.
a sandblast. Yeah,
Yeah,
soda
yeah.
washer.
Guy took this little thing, put this box in there, and he grabbed some brake drums that were completely covered in rust. And it took like, I don't know, under a minute, and he had it looking like new. And I was like, oh, that might have been nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have went through, 50 pounds of baking soda. I don't know how cost effective that'd be. People say, baking soda's cheap. But once you use that much, cheapness kind of goes out the window.
Yeah. Actually, that doesn't look as bad as that.
No, it's look like it's on both sides. It's just more lower than higher.
Yeah. I kind of had to do the same on this. This one was even tighter. But this one actually, I can see it. There's a couple spots where it's a little low, but it's penetrated.
Well, I guess we got the back to do too. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
And cast. You know what I've always been told with cast? Watching YouTube and everything. Take a torch, you get hot, red hot, and then weld it.
Yeah.
But I'd have to rip my whole front end apart, take all the bearings out of it.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah. Also, I think stainless wire too. You can use stainless wire.
Well, where am I gonna get that?
Well,
Well, I
did you
got
say you
a,
had a good school?
I got a 50-pound roll sitting there in that box, but I'd have to take it over and put it on there. But yeah,
Yeah, it's probably doesn't matter.
I don't know how. I don't know. It's 50 pounds. Feels like 50 pounds. 23 pounds. Is that even bolted into that?
Oh, maybe not.
So it's
Oh, no, that's just something else.
So it's just that top piece, just gotta squeeze that, a pair of needle nose and push down on it. It was bent up in the way. Perfect, there we got a little piece of cardboard. There goes the seat belt sensor. Alright, little farmer wells going right in. Alright, well, we got this axle that needs another weld on each side finished off. Round over there. Ground's hooked.